All right, what's going on, Tech fans, man? Appreciate y'all tuning in. So, signing day has officially come and gone. I don't think we'll have anything late here, but I wanted to give you guys an update, just the latest of what's going on. Tech officially had 22 signees today. They got two more outstanding. We're gonna hit the big news first, just to kind of get your hopes, you know what I'm saying, feeling good, not get your worries down a little bit. So we're gonna talk about that as well. But Jackson Cardell did a really good job on SI of just recapping uh, head coach Britt Key's just press conference when he was talking about this upcoming class, his 2025 class. Talked about Tay Harris in there, talked about several guys that can contribute early on. But let me go ahead and calm y'all worries and go ahead and give you guys the intel for free because I know some are charging you guys for this. But I'm not going to reveal my source, but I do want to talk about this news that broke a little bit a while ago. And I know you guys are like, what is going on with this player? Isn't he supposed to sign today? So let me find the graphic and pull it up for you guys. Give me one sec. All right. So here we go. All right. The big news. Okay. Elite Georgia Tech offensive lineman commit. Josh Petty is not expected to sign tonight. According to On3's Chad Simmons and Steve Wolflong, Elite Georgia Tech, obviously, you guys can see just Josh Petty's not signing today, right? And Coach Key talked about this, and I know you guys are worried and things like that. But what I will tell you guys, and I have sources, but basically what's going on here is that they're working out details. When you sign in these contracts, you guys got to remember that there's different verbiage in these different contracts that you're signing. Remember, this is NIL stuff, so it's different verbiage that these players are having to look at, and I think that they are doing the due diligence. Josh Petty, his family, they're doing the due diligence and making sure that the T's are aligning the I's, dotting their T's, lining their I's up, and things like that. So there is nothing to worry about here on the Josh Petty front. Everything is good. They're just working out the verbiage and the details. That's what I could tell you guys per multiple sources that I've talked to. So you should be good to go. I don't think you will see anything unforeseen like him flipping or going someone else. They're working out the details via the contract. And remember, like I said, this is no longer, kind of amateurism, right? This is the new era of college football, right? You are going to have these contracts, and sometimes you're going to have guys wait a little bit and make sure everything makes sense. And that's basically what's going on with Petty. So Petty's locked and loaded. Nothing to worry about here per multiple sources I've talked to close to the situation. He should be good to go and should be signing with the Yellow Jackets here pretty soon. And I think that's what Coach Key was alluding to at the press conference, having a couple guys kind of being late in there. Petty's probably going to be one of them, but nothing to worry about, Tech fans. He is good to go. So I want to go ahead and address the elephant in the room to start the show and show you guys that Petty, there's nothing wrong there. There's nothing going on. He will be good to go per multiple sources. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this class, right? And it is a very elite class. So I just want to go through each one and just show a little bit of the film. I'm not going to bore you guys, but just a minute or so of their film and just talk about what stands out. So first off, we're going to show the class, right? 22 signees. First off, you look at Tay Harris, okay? Now, obviously, this was a big flip. I broke this here on the channel, on my YouTube channel. Excuse me, him officially flipping from Clemson to Georgia Tech. And what you got to do here is you got to give Coach Key, not Coach Key, well, obviously Coach Key, but also Coach Corey Peoples an excellent job of recruiting that he is doing, right? That is making a difference with what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So Tay Harris is an absolute stud. He loves Georgia Tech. He loves what they can bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? And he just likes, like I said, the big selling point for Tech is not only what you could bring on the field, and they're growing, and we see that, but also the man you could be off the field and the education piece to it. Remember, 3 and 5 of these guys are becoming millionaires that graduate from Georgia Tech. That plays a large factor in that. You know what I'm saying? So that is very, very, very important when you're looking at the grand scheme of things with the Yellow Jackets. So that was another key component. But when you watch his tape, all you can do is just help but marvel, right? And unfortunately, they got bounced out in the first round, but Tay Harris was doing absolutely everything. Okay, Tay Harris was playing running back. He was playing safety. He was doing a little bit of everything. So when we pull this up, and you're going to see this film right here, I'm going to show it for you guys. This is what Tay Harris is going to bring to the flats, right? And you should definitely be excited, right? So here we go right here. All right. And again, I'm not going to bore you guys. I'm just going to roll a minute 30, just a tape so you guys can see. Okay. So right here, he's playing kind of that single high right here, right? And then boom, look at this. So that's where I say, like, just film junkie whenever I mention Tay. All right. He reads this play instantly. Like, look, 1-2 back step, he sees it. See, like when we pause it and we look at this, guys, he's getting this ball out quick, the quarterback. Tay is already moving downfield, right? This is Tay right here. Look at Tay coming blow this play up, right? Boom. Like, come on, man. Like, let's look at that one more time. Like, this is what you're getting at the safety spot. One more time. Reads it, sees it, and blows this guy up. Look at this. Boom. Like, that's what you're getting in a Tay Harris coming to the flats. Hard hitter, going to put his body on the line and going to make you feel him, right? And then this is the other side of it. I don't think he'll be doing a lot of this for Georgia Tech, but there you go. You see the speed, right? You see that 20 miles per hour and plus. Look, he's not even in the screen anymore. That's how fast he was moving right there. To give him the ball out in space, and he's taking it to the crib, to the apartments, right? So that's what he's bringing on both levels. Let's go back to defense. This is the playoff game against Cambridge, right? Going to get a motion. Tay's going to be sitting right here. Let's take a look and see what Tay's doing. He's looking. All right. Weston Taylor's going to roll out, and Tay's going to move over on this side, right? Boom. He likes his read. Look at Tay jump up and bat that football down, right? So great instincts, great job covering right there. He's responsible for this corner route right here. That's probably Hudson that's running that. And then boom, looking to get up, deflect the football, knock it away. Excellent job right there. So we roll one more with Tay. And obviously, this is on offense. And then boom, you see the speed. So this is what you're getting on the back end, guys. It's a blur. Like, look how fast he's moving. Okay, so imagine that on your back end. This is what you're getting, right? This is a guy that you're going to have. You know what I'm saying? This is what's coming to the flat. So you got to be excited. You know what I'm saying? This is a guy on the back line. One more defensive highlight. We'll go to the next player, and I'll address some of you guys' comments. So please drop the comments if you're watching down below. We'll love to address them. Then boom, right here. Okay, seeing Taylor's trying to get it out early. Tay's right here seeing this, reading this play. Looks like you're going to have this guy probably going a little bit deeper, which he is. Look at Tay read it. Nearly gets a interception, but instead it's a PBU. So that is what you're getting in a Tay Harris, all right? I just want to show you guys the film, and you see what I'm saying? Rambling on Zach Jones. Like, can see it now. Tay Harris pick six. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, he's reading the field early. So all it's going to be about is how fastly can he grasp the game and those different coverages and things that Coach Corey Peoples is going to have him do, right? That's going to be important. But you see the speed, you know what I'm saying? And that's something this tech class has in 2025 in the back end. They have speed. They're not messing around. Like, yo, they is something for real. All right. Now let's go to the next one. I'm gonna address some comments real quick. Appreciate you, ADW the beat. Glad I found your channel. Hey, shout out to you, man. All right, let's keep going. Let's hit the next player. All right, we're gonna look at Dalen Pinson. Just want to make sure I do the right job. Okay, Last Dance. Here we go. All right, let's pull this up for you guys. All right, boom. Here we go. All right, Dalen Pinson. All right, so this is updated in November.
Make your holidays brighter with Hale Grows.
They lost to LaGrange, I believe, second round. And actually, Sandy Creek was my favorite. But here's what you're getting in the Dalen Pinson. You're getting the athlete, right? What did he say to rivals today, guys? He said with the possibility to play both ways potentially with Georgia Tech. So here's the athlete you're getting in a Dalen Pinson, okay? So as he is right there, spread out wide, get the ball to him in space, and then boom. Like how fast Dalen's up the field. I mean, quick, fast. Looks like that's against McIntosh. Boom, catches the screen, already up the field, making a big-time play. All right, same thing here. Another quick screen. Now look at this linebacker right here, y'all. Converge on him. Boom, look at that speed. Looking to break that tackle. Now he needs to get past 12, and he could be going to the house. Boom, look at him turn on that speed. And again, he runs track. Look how fast Dalen is. So when you have that coming, you feel pretty good about using him in different situations. So look at this again. Look, boom. Can he catch the deep ball? Yes. Right? Absolutely burnt his opponent. We look at that one more time. So that's what's so exciting about Tech right now, guys, is the speed that's coming to the flats, right? We just talked about Tay. Look at what you're getting in Dalen Pinson, another fast, twitchy type guy. Now, Buster Faulkner, he's going to have fun with this guy. Like, whatever he decides to do, sub packages, whatever it is. Boom. Look at him go. Turn on the afterburners. Easy touchdown for Pinson, right? That's what you're getting. And then here he is, right? The corner's playing off. All right. Now look at Dalen Pinson kind of square him up. And then boom, here it is right here. Here's the jump ball, right? This is what makes him exciting. Look at the jump ball. And then boom, look at him sky over it. Easy touchdown for Pinson, right? So you got a guy that has the speed to take the screen all the way. He can catch the deep ball, and he can also be a red zone threat and catch it over somebody's head. And as the kids will say, a head top, right? That's what you get in Pinson. All right, same thing on offense. We look at one more. And boom, look at that. Nice route right there. Look at him fool the defender. Act like he's going inside. Look at him drop that plant foot real quick, y'all. Boom, look at him drop that foot. This guy right here stumbling. Look at him get to the outside. Boom. Easy touchdown, drags the feet. That's Dalen Pinson, okay? So that's what you're kind of getting in him. Now, it's going to be interesting, like I said, to see what role Buster Faulkner is going to have for him going forward and how much he's going to be used in the offense. You already got Eric Singleton Jr. You'll have Malik Rutherford. You're going to have another recruit we're going to talk about who's a speedster as well. But the thing that's caught my eye with this class is speed. That's what Tech has brought in with this class, straight speed. So interesting there. And then on defense, we didn't roll that with his huddle, but he could potentially be a shutdown, lockdown corner if he lives up to his expectation. That's how elite he could be. He could take away one side of the field if he lives up to it. Very physical, good ball instincts, all that good stuff. All right, let's go to the next guy that we have on the list. All right, Christian Garrett. We'll look at his Calvary Day highlights here real quick. So this is a guy that's going to be plug in the middle, right? Somebody that's going to be very physical. Excuse me. And he's going to be like kind of a Zeke Biggers role, but I think even better, right? When we look at that. So let's roll that so you guys can see that. 1 second. All right, here we go. Christian Garrett. All right, so short clip. We'll probably roll another one. Boom. Here he is right here. A good job stuffing that. The running back tries to hit that other gap. He does a good job stopping that right there in his tracks, okay? And then you see in the versatility, right? He's not just lining up at defensive tackle. He's also moving out here. So, boom, here he is. Well, I don't know what happened there, but as you guys see, he lines up all over the field. Not too much highlights there. Y'all forgive me on that. That is, as you guys can see, I looked up his huddle. So I don't know what happened there. But let's see if we can pull up something else. Okay, let's pull up this one. This was a pretty big game for both teams, region championship. So let's see how he performed against upper echelon competition. Now, mind you, both of these teams are still in the tournament right now in Georgia. But boom, I mean, not a lot of clips, y'all, but look how fast he's moving. As you guys can see right here. So get 72, little quick move, right? Little dip, little up and under, and then boom, he's already in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? Right there, making the play, affecting the quarterback, forcing the errant throw. So he doesn't have a lot of film, looks like, unfortunately, but that's just an inside look. But what I would say, I've gotten the chance to see Garrett, and I think Garrett could potentially be a difference maker. He could be a run stopper. He can also rush in their interior. And that's part of the reason why Georgia Tech struggled a little bit with getting sacks. Now, Jordan Vandenberg won second team All-ACC, and rightfully so. He was one of the few, besides Romello Height on the outside, that was getting a lot of pressure on the interior. So you're looking at a guy that can get a lot of pressure on the interior and Christian Garrett, and a guy that can really stuff the run. That's kind of what you're getting out of a potential of Christian Garrett, okay? All right, so that is his film. That's what it looks like. It's short, but that's all he had, y'all, on his X. So, again, my apologies. All right, let's go back to the offensive side of the ball. Let's look at J.P. Powell, okay? Let me see. I think this is it. Gosh, I hate ads, y'all. Hate ads. Okay, cool. I think we got a game recap. No, I don't think this is it. No. Here we go. End of the season. All right, I found it, y'all.
Give the gift of.
Gosh. All right, so this is J.P. Powell. Again, I'm not going to go through the whole 20 minutes. I don't want to bore you guys, but I'll go through the first few. But just to address your comments, yes, it has been Mr. Mike, it has been a challenge, but I will tell you in this class, I think they've done an excellent job. Right, when we're going to look at a couple other players, but when you look at Andre Fuller, I think he could potentially be an instant impact type of a player for them. When you look at a Derry Norris, Spruce Creek, he's very good as well. We're going to roll his tape so you can see that too. Mr. Michael does a really good job. I really think that defensive line is going to be an area that's going to catch a lot of people's eyes. People are not going to expect it to be good, but you're going to see these freshmen stepping up big time. So that's going to be something to see there as well. And I think Derry Norris is probably one of the more underrated guys they're getting in this class, humbly. All right, but let's see what we got here. Yes, I know Dawes got the #1 class. Yes, we know. How you feel about that flip, though? Usman Kroma not going with Georgia. He's with Florida State. Let me know in the comments how you feeling about that as well, man. All right, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and look at JP Powell, who is a 4-star, according to 247 Sports. Got a boost in his ratings. Had a pretty good year overall, over 1,000 yards rushing. But as you guys can see, here is Powell. But just a big, just physical type runner, right? And look at him get to the outside, the edge, turn on that speed, man. And he's going all the way to the house, as you guys can see right there. All right. So, again, this is from earlier in the year in August. And then, boom, here he is right here, just getting out into the flat, catching. Okay, what can he do? Now, let's pause this. Let's look. Got 4 defenders in this area. All right, so let's see what he can do here. That's crazy. Let's roll out again. All right, so this is what you get, and this is why I like Powell. Powell, before they got Shane Marshall, who we're going to go over here in a little bit, I liked it Powell because he's a thumper. You know what I'm saying? You need guys that can thump, you know, and you need guys that can also be elusive. This dude is a thumper, right? Like, again, y'all seen it. There's 4 guys in this area, all right? Let's pause. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. He drops his shoulder, runs him over, and then once he did that, they didn't want no part of him. That was it. Now, as you guys can see when we roll it, boom. You know, they're thinking, okay, he got him. Nobody's even running to get him. Straight thump material right there. I mean, that's how you do it. That's excellent. That's how you drop your shoulder. That's how you do it right there if you're JP Powell. So that's what he's bringing here. And then, boom, here he is in the red zone. All right, look at Powell go. You know, break that tackle. Same thing. Look at him drop that shoulder. Like, and this is what Coach Norvell liked a lot about him. He's physical. You know what I'm saying? He's going to bring that to the fast. Dropping his shoulder down, getting into the end zone. Don't matter who's in front of him. You know what I'm saying? And I like because he has a little bit of both. He can drop that shoulder, and he also is quick on the outside as well. And same thing, you go see it right here. You know, catching the little flat route, you know what I'm saying, out there from his quarterback. Boom, look at that cut. Woo! Look. And I want to roll that again, y'all. Look, the defender had 2 chances at him, 2 cracks. Watch 20 right here, guys. All right, boom. So one-on-one, and this is what you want to see your running back. Can he make the first defender miss? Boom. Yes, he can. Then 20 had another chance at him. Right there. Didn't matter. Broke that tackle, and then same thing. Once you get to a certain point, they ain't trying to tackle him. Like, you see him? You see number 6? It's number 6 making a business decision. Like, I'm not trying to tackle him. No, I'm not trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? So you seeing that physicality of JP Powell. So that's what he's going to bring to this team, that gritty, that tough running back, wanting to drop his shoulder, short yardage situations, big-time yardage situations, and he is going to be a problem. So that is what you're getting out of a JP Powell. So I wanted to show you guys that as we continue on. You know what I'm saying? He ain't playing no games. That's what they getting. All right, let's continue to go. We got another recruit we're going to look at. All right, let's look at Peyton Joseph, the offensive line. One of the best in the country, in my humble opinion. All right, so we're going to roll this tape right here. Let's mute this. I do not want to be copyrighted. And then we're going to show you guys his film as well. Taking a look at the offensive line. All right, so here we go. 2 minutes, 49. Like I said, I won't bore you. I'll show them about a minute 30, just so you guys can get kind of a look and see what it is. And then boom. Y'all see that, right? That's what Tech wanted. This is why they flipped him from Florida State. All right. Now, he could have easily stopped right here, this block, Peyton Joseph, but he doesn't. Look right here in this middle right here. They're going to continue to go. You know what I'm saying? Not playing no games. Same thing right here. Boom. Nobody's there. And that's what I like too. He didn't just stand there because nobody was there. Look, boom. Nobody's in this periphery. Everybody's blocked up. So this play is basically done. Like all this running back has to do to get to this level right here. But look at Joseph go find that second level linebacker and continue to block. Look at that. Come on, man. And then same thing here, right? And then boom, can he be a puller? Yes, he can. Look at him open up that gap right there for the running back. And then you see in the versatility, guys, right? Now with Tech, he's probably going to be an interior offensive lineman. But as you guys can see, Houston County is asking him to do different things. They're asking him to pull around and create a hole for the running back. They're asking him to play interior guard as well. Right here, he's on the outside. He's playing left tackle. Right? Boom. And then look at him move inside. Completely negate the defender. Look, he's nowhere near Antoine Hill. Let's look at that again. Right? Boom. No one in his assignment. No one in this running back is responsible for 24. And look at him stonewall 13. Nowhere near Antoine. Right? So that's what you get in when you get a Peyton Joseph coming to the flats. You know what I'm saying? Stonewalling. Same thing right here. Nowhere near him. You know what I'm saying? Completely negates the defender out of the play. Gritty. You know what I'm saying? Nasty. Getting them out of the way. You're not touching my quarterback. And then boom, here's the athleticism. So, hey, can he be athletic? Yes, he can. Right? Here's a screenplay. Get it out quick to Isaiah Mitchell, who is committing out of Mississippi State. And then boom, look at him go and find his second level guy. Boom. Look at that. Completely out of the way. You know what I'm saying? So got the elusive. He could be a pulling guard. Could do a little bit of everything at the offensive line position. You know what I'm saying? Create big holes. And he's going to keep blocking you to the end of the play until the whistle is blown. Same thing here. Being that pulling guard, right? Now Antoine Hill's making a decision. Okay, am I going to keep it or am I going to hand it off? Right? And then boom, look at this hole right here. Watch 71 right here. They can create that hole where the running back can just squirt through. All right, watch one more. And then boom, right here. Being a left tackle, nowhere near Antoine Hill, getting it out quick. This will be the last one. Same thing, playing left tackle. So you're seeing the versatility on the high school level. Boom. And then being a pulling guard. And I can assume by how this hole is opening up, he's going to probably get this guy. Let's watch and see. As I said, boom, nowhere near the backer. Let him get out. And now, again, this is against Lee County. This is a very good football team. They're playing for a state championship. They got state semifinals Friday against Milton. And you see Peyton Joseph open up that hole. So that's what you're getting in the Peyton Joseph coming to the flats. You're getting a guy that can make blocks, can pull, can play left tackle, not letting nobody get near your quarterback. This is what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? So that is what he's going to bring to the flats. And yes, that is Peyton Joseph for the comment that's there as well. All right, let me try to stay in the same area because I don't want to do recruits and be doing them all over the place in different positions. See if I can get another offensive lineman. All right, let's look at Kevin P. All right, here we go. All right, so his highlight. Y'all bear with me.
Give the gift of freshness with our hand-picked citrus delights. From our groves to your loved ones, make it a season of flavorful, healthy gifts with Hale Groves.
Okay, you want to see some Petty? I got you. Y'all give me one sec. I'll show Petty here in just a moment. Hold on. Got y'all. Let me load his up, actually. I got y'all. Don't worry. All right, let's see what Mr. Mike said. He said, had Tech been on him all along, or did he jump in after he recommitted? So Tech had always been high. He actually made Peyton Joseph actually had him in his finalists, y'all know, before he could remember because he was committed to Florida before. And Tech was right in that conversation. And as he was talking to Phillip Dukes, he was saying, hey, it was deciding, hey, do I stay home or do I go a little bit further off? And he was trying to make the decision of what he was going to do. So I feel like Tech was always in that conversation. Even when he had recommitted to Florida State, they just continued to push him. And that kind of made the difference. And they've always been high on him. So that's kind of what happened there. Mr. Mike wanted to address that question for you. And yes, as you can see, rambling on with Zach Jones. I got you. Going to look at some Petty here in a second too. And again, Tech fans, don't worry about Petty. Everything is good there. So wanted to tell you guys that. All right, let's look at some Kevin P. Let's mute this because I don't want to be copyrighted. And hold on one sec, y'all. Here we go. All right. So some Kevin P. Here we go. All right. All the way from South Carolina. Here he is right here. 52. Boom, right there, just helping his teammate out, getting the defender out of the play, kind of a mash block right there. Both of them working together to create space. And the same thing right there, just trying to open up that middle hole, as you guys can see. And here he is right here. So good job, right? Eliminating him out of the play. You know what I'm saying? Good footwork, getting in quick, getting him and moving him out of the way. And then right here, good job getting to the second level, throwing him down so you can kind of see that strength, that power. You know what I'm saying? So good job from him right there. And then right here is showing his ability to be able to pull. You know what I'm saying? Open up the hole for his running back. So that was also really good. And then here looks like we're going to get a little bit of emotion. And then here he is right here, stonewalling that guy, pushing him out of the way. So the same thing, getting a fierce, feisty offensive lineman coming to the flats. Then he's going to continue to grow and develop into his body, or his collegiate body. And as you guys can see right there, just getting him out of the way, moving quick, very nimble, I would say. And the same thing, looks like he was responsible for the outside read there. Let's pull that back. So he's right here, guys. And then boom. So that looks like that's a blitzer. Yeah. So this guy right here looks like he's coming down and blitzing for the run. Does a good job stonewalling him right here for Kevin P. Moving him out of the way. All right, we'll watch a couple more. All right, good job right here. You know what I'm saying? Eliminating from the play. Sorry, y'all, the camera wasn't that good on that one, but he did a good job of squaring up with him, kind of eliminating him as well. Same thing, just torching the small defensive ends, linebackers, torching the competition. He's a big guy, so you guys can see he's using his size to his advantage, as he should. And same thing here, helping out his teammate, stonewalling the defender right there. This will be the last one. There's like a little bit of defensive tape right here. And just, does a good job of defending the play. So, probably not the same type of level film that you're seeing maybe from a Peyton Joseph. But the same thing. He has to grow, develop into his body, but you're seeing some good things, very strong, using his strength. And I think he's going to help out a lot moving forward as well. All right. So let's pull up what the fans is asking for. And y'all asking for Josh Petty. So let's pull him up as well. And this kid here, I mean, you look at his film, man, real deal, okay? It's a 5-star for a reason. Hopefully he's updated his highlights, because they did play Wesleyan. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to make sure I pull up. Okay, so then we're gonna have to go game by game. He doesn't have like end of the season. They're still in the playoffs currently. But we'll pull up some of his film from his Wesleyan game. All right, let me pull it up for y'all. Of course, more commercials. So once that's done, let's see what you guys are saying. It was cool that P and Bryson took late trips to USC to watch them beat A&M and still stick with Tech. Yeah, 100%. And USC I think that's South Carolina you're mentioning. Yeah, that was huge. And they actually were, real quick, I'll address your comment. They were pushing pretty hard for them, for both, to be honest with you guys. So, I mean, that was key, Mr. Mike, them kind of landing them, because they was pushing hard. And Kevin P was probably one of the bigger recruiting guys for Georgia Tech and getting guys to come. I'm sure he probably had a hand in getting Elgin Sessions, who film we'll look at later, but he was key in guys coming to the flats and coming to Georgia Tech. So I will say that as well. Yes, for your question, Mr. John Whitley, yes, Georgia Tech is going to get more recruits later on. The thing with Isaiah Groves, I'll mention here, is that he's not going to be an early enrollee. Still kind of locked in with Tech. I talked about it on my X account via I think it was After Swarm, or it was a South Recruiting, but I think it was South Recruiting. Basically, he's still locked in, but he's not going to be signing early. He's not going to be enrolling early, so he's going to be a little bit of time. But he still likes Tech, feels very high about it, for what I heard per sources. So he's probably going to be one of those guys that get later on. And Coach Key referenced that in his press conference as well. A couple more guys coming in later. I'll probably pull that up a little bit later after we look at the film. So I did want to say that as well. And yes, Petty is up also from what I heard. And Georgia Tech has a great recruiting, not recruiting, I'm sorry, a great nutrition program. So they're going to make sure he's right. I don't know how early on, guys, he's going to end up playing. But what I will tell you guys is he has the mindset and the attitude to be great. So when you have that, everything else is going to align. Like you're getting a legit Tech man when you look at Josh Petty, and he wants to be great. So I will say that as well. All right. Now I'm gonna pull up the film because I know you guys want to see it. So let's go ahead and do that right here. All right, so here it is. Yeah, there we go. Let's make sure y'all can see it. All right, so pull up the full screen. Petty is 77, by the way. All right, so this is against Wesleyan. This is a quarterfinal playoff game. Right there, you see him affect the offense on defense in that one, just being able to move. And then as you guys see, this is him right here, number 77, and boom. Right, look at him get through, get his hands, move the offensive lineman out of the way with ease. And the same thing here, just completely move through the center like it's nothing, make a big time sack, man. Just too good. It's too easy for him. And it looks like he ended up moving and hurting and injuring the offensive lineman. So, and the same thing here. It looks like, too, he's actually double teamed. So I'm going to try to find his offensive highlights as well. But as you guys can see, it looks like 53 and 51 both were trying to block him, as you guys can see, and he's still able to affect the play and make a difference, man. So that's how special Petty is. Getting basically double team didn't matter, still was making plays on the ball. Yes, he does play defensive lineman as well, for sure. He plays everything for Fellowship Christian. Yeah, he does. He's that good, y'all. All right, here we go. Okay, so we got some offensive line film. So he should be right here. And then boom. Y'all see how fast he is, right? Look how quick he's moving. And boom, look at this. Woo! Look at him move 23 out of the way. I don't think y'all seen that. Y'all got to look at that again, right? So so this is what he's going to bring. Even when he adds the size, he's still going to be very elusive and mobile and nimble, right? Boom. Look at him square up right here with 23. Completely move out of the play. And then that's CJ Givers, another Georgia Tech target, getting out into the open field and burning loose, as you guys can see right there. You know what I'm saying? So there you're seeing it. Petty getting out, showing his size, his strength, being able to do that. Same thing. Here he is right here. Going 1-2. And look at the feet. Oh my gosh, that's textbook, guys. And I said you gotta really love football to love this type of film. Okay, one more time. Okay, so look, so one is trying to put the moves on him, right? And the problem is, and I want to address this. The problem is with offensive linemen a lot of times, right? Soon as the initial pass rush goes, they'll block and then they let the guy go, right? So you look at NFL, you'll see that sometimes too. But the key for offensive linemen is get that person out of the way or stay on him, line your feet up, and make sure he gets nowhere near your quarterback. So watch Petty's feet right here, as you guys can see. So here's one. One's trying to do an inside move on Petty. Look at him square his feet. Okay, boom, that's not working. Then look at one as the quarterback right here tries to escape Granby. Look at Petty square up his feet, chop the feet, look at the feet chopping. Boom. See? His quarterback's escaping. Now, most of the time, the linemen let the rusher go loose, and then they can still affect the passer. Petty is still locked and engaged on number one, moving him out of the way, continuing. Look at that. And throws him out of the way. Like, that is a textbook highlight. One more time, right? Inside move, nope. Outside move to try to get to my quarterback, nope. And then I'm going to ride you all the way to the sideline and throw you out of bounds. You're not touching my quarterback. That's what you want on the flats. That's what you're getting in a Josh Petty. That highlight sums him up beautifully. I mean, that is an excellent play right there. So, and then right here is back to the defensive highlights, as you guys can see right there. Look at the hustle. Didn't get there the first time, runs him down, still makes a tackle on the play. You know what I'm saying? So this is just a small glimpse. This is just one game. This doesn't epitomize what a Josh Petty can mean or can bring to your team, right? But you've seen it on that play, and that's why I love this prospect as well and why he's going to be so great on this offensive line. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, just gritty, nasty, gonna get there, gonna make a play on the ball. Same thing right here. Look at him converge and line it up right there, man. So as y'all can see, That's what Pretty brings to the table as well. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's really interesting to see what he can do, man. So you know, very intriguing. But yeah, like I said at the beginning with Petty, they're working out contract details, you know what I'm saying? Some of those, you know, small things and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So trying to figure that part out. Oh, wow, y'all are blowing it up. Okay. What's going on with Petty? Yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, appreciate you rambling on telling. Yeah, but yeah, what's going on, Petty? I talked about it early on. He is going to sign, like Mr. Adams or Mr. Christian. You ain't got to worry about that. From what I've heard, just working out details, man. Like I said, this is a new era of college football and high school recruiting, right? But let me tell you this, guys, just real quick before we go to the rest. I got to remember, right? This is more so like the new, I mean, and I know I said this, but like the new era, like you're seeing something different now. You know what I'm saying? This is like more so like you negotiating your contract and your deal. You know what I'm saying? These guys, these high school guys, y'all, they got agents now. These hiring recruits. So these guys that Tech wants and George and all that, these guys got agents and professional marketing teams. Like they're getting geared up. So teams and universities are going to have to start prepping for that and realizing, hey, this isn't just okay, he's going to sign. It comes with A, B, C, D. So both sides have to match up with that. It's past amateurism. It's almost like you go in NFL, you signing and all that. So it's going to be very important. So that's what's kind of going on there. All right. I did want to say that as well. So, man, really, really good. And that is Josh Petty. All right, let me make sure I got all the offensive line. I think y'all asking about Isaiah Groves as well. Let me make sure I got all the offensive line out of the way, which I believe I did. No, one more guy on the offensive line, and then we will hit another position group. Okay, that is Jimmy Bryson. All right. So I hope y'all like that Petty film. Again, it was short, but didn't have a lot from this season, but he is a beast, man. I mean, the kid is a next level type of a player. So nothing to worry about on the flats with Petty. Unless something unforeseen happens, should be locked and loaded over the next couple of days. All right, let me share my screen. Yep, y'all can see that. Yes, literally, Zach. Like that is how it is now. I mean, 100% agree. It is like NFL. Yes, exactly. This comment sums it up well. It's how it is with big players. Yes, basically any 5-star, like that's just what it's going to be. That's the new era we're in. All right, let's look at Jimmy Bryson. All right, and I got to see him at Under Armour camp. You know what I'm saying? Back in when was that? That was in Nashville. That was like in April, May, I think. So I got a chance to see him in Nashville. Really like his footwork. I think he has some of the best footwork in this class coming in. Moves very well. And as you guys see there, boom, look at him, get to that second level, still riding that guy. And he just moves quick. Look, still going. That's what you want to see. You know what I'm saying? You want your offensive lineman to negate a player out of the play. You cannot have an impact on the play whatsoever. And as you guys see right here, boom, being a snapper and look at them continue to go up to the second level, completely negate the defender, throwing them out of bounds, right? That's what kind of Bryson is giving you. Interior offensive lineman, somebody that can move well, good footwork. You know what I'm saying? Gets to the second level, create big holes. Same thing here. Boom, look at him move 55 out of the way. And then, boom, that opens up for a nice game right there for Baylor. And Baylor, Tennessee is one of the better teams in Tennessee. Same thing here. Getting to that second level. Look at him ride that guy out of the way. Same thing right here. Boom. Didn't get him initially, but then got him. Once he locked and engaged, threw him out of the way, did the same thing. Right here. Watch 58. So, boom. Snap it. Quick. Boom. Look at that. Look at the footwork, y'all. Look at the footwork. One more time. Boom. Look at his footwork. Square it. Nope. Right? His quarterback has a clean pocket. He throws dots down the field. You know what I'm saying? And you need your center to be good. So, we'll see what his position is going to be on the next level. Could be center, could be guard. Not sure. But as you guys can see, he can take away and negate that interior pass rush, as you guys are seeing right here. Boom. Nowhere near his guy. Completely negated out of the play. That is kind of what he's giving you, a Jimmy Bryson. All right. Let's continue to roll. All right, let's see the next position. Let's do defensive line. I want to do defensive line because I know Mr. Mike talked about this, and this is a group everyone should be excited about. All right. including Dre Fuller as well. Let me see. All right, it's Blake Berlin. All right, I think that is it for those are junior highlights. All right, let's pull up. Let's do Andre Fuller. All right, so here we go, y'all. This is Andre Fuller. This is a guy I really think can have that instant impact year one. You know what I'm saying? Can come in and really show what he can do. You know what I'm saying, for the Yellow Jackets. All right. So again, this dude plays for, now this is a program that produces talent at a high end level, right? I've been to Grayson so many times. I've played youth football, I've played middle school ball, and Grayson is good year in, year out. Their team just won a state championship in the 8th grade. Okay. So this is a program that produces. They won a national championship in 2020. Every year they're going to have some guy at some level. They got Tyler Atkinson, Anthony Davis. This program just produces. Now he leads Grayson in sacks this year with, I think, over 10. Right? And he has like 33 quarterback hurries, right? There's right there, as you guys can see against Collins Hill. Look at him just affecting the play, right? One of the first ones back there. Watch this right here. Boom. Quick. Tackling Makari across. No gain, negative gain on the play. Does a good job right there blowing it up. All right, boom. Same thing right here. So you got a puller in 58. Look at him explode through. Easy money right there. That's another TFL for Andre. And same thing. He should be right here. And then boom. No, it's actually seeing the same play. Let me see if he got something else. Might have to pull up his junior highlights. Here we go. This senior season. Okay, this is a good one. Now where y'all can see the full synopsis of what he's been able to do this year with Grayson. All right, yeah, this is about 4 minutes. Perfect. I'll just do about 2 minutes worth. So right here, okay, so I know a lot of guys ask, okay, if he's not affecting the game in defense, can he be, guy that could be valuable in special teams? Right here, he's being a long snapper, right? So again, you got to just be versatile when you play in the college game. As you see right there, being a long snapper, they're going to run it down the field, impacting the game, and then right there, boom, completely lays them out. That's against Thompson, one of the top teams. They're actually playing for a state championship this weekend, I believe on Friday. So as you guys can see right there, being a long snapper and affecting the play. And then boom, here he is right here. Using that power, and then boom, forcing the fumble, big time play. Nothing fancy right there, right? That was just straight strength. That was straight, put my arm in you. I'm going to keep driving you. You're too weak, pushing you out of the way. That's all you see in there. Nothing crazy in the repertoire right there. And then boom, look at that. Woo, better hold on to that ball, man. Because once he gets on you, as you guys can see, forcing fumbles. Right? Same thing. Boom. 1-2. Very, very good hands. Moving it off, containing. Boom. Don't let that guy get to the outside. Right? Excellent job right there. Same thing right here. Boom. 1-2. Look, that was 2 guys. Let's look at that one more time. Y'all, that was 2 guys. Look how fast. And that's what makes Fuller special. So when y'all ask, hey, what makes this kid special? That first step. Watch him right here. Completely explode, get through this gap, and then get through this guy who was supposed to pick him up. Doesn't matter. All right, watch this. Boom, squirt through. I'm going to affect the play, TFL. Excellent job right there, getting through and affecting it. Same thing here. You can't block me. My first step is too quick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting through the lane. Same thing right here. Too slow. Boom. Negative loss, TFL yet again. So that's what I like about this game too. He can rush on the interior and squeeze through and get through guys. He also can rush outside as well. And same thing right here. Containing that, not letting him get to the outside, knowing his defenders is coming. Good job putting them inside. We'll look at a couple more. Same thing right here. Good width, good strength, getting them out of the way. Woo! Man, he had him lost. Look at this. Look at this move. Well, 1-2, look. Square him up. Put the hands off. Get this sack right there on the quarterback, man. That's excellent. Last one we'll look at for Fuller. Same thing. Boom. Right there, he uses the duck move, right? So y'all ask, oh, well, he don't have a really big repertoire. He's showing you everything. He's showing you the squaring them up, getting the hands off, and then right here, he's showing you the ability to duck under. Boom. Dip move, make the play, big time sack. So this is probably one, besides Tay Harris, this guy is one of my favorite prospects that Georgia Tech got. Him and honestly, Derry Norris. Like, Fuller is going to be a problem, okay? A problem. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? This kid can play. You know what I'm saying? That first step is fast, and then he has a bunch of different little moves in the repertoire that he can affect the passer. Man, I'm telling you, kid is the real deal. All right? Cool. Appreciate y'all again, man. Love the comments, man. Look, make sure y'all tell people, look, I'm not going to be one to charge y'all. I appreciate all y'all support. Just tell people about the channel, man. Just have them subscribe to me. You know what I'm saying? I love to keep providing this coverage for y'all, even going in the next season and going forward again. So appreciate the comment, Mr. Adams. Really appreciate it. We're going to keep going, keep riding. All right. All right. So let's see. We got another one. Let me make sure I get all my defensive linemen out of the way before we hit. Yeah, here we go. This is another guy I like. Woo, man, this kid here is different. All right. Derry Norris. Here we go, y'all. All right, let me share a screen. All right, Derry Norris. Here we go. All right. Hey, appreciate you, Luke. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Make sure you tell people about the channel, man. Appreciate y'all. All right, let's see. Mid-season highlights. Sure I got the right one. Okay, here we go. Boom. All right, let that play. Sorry for the ads, y'all. All right, man. So Derry Norris from Spruce Creek, right? Mid-season highlights. This is what you're getting on the interior, right? Can't really see him on that play. Okay. All right, he's number 0. Okay, let's go back. I feel like I did y'all a disservice. All right, so here he is. Same kind of thing as Fuller, right? And now, obviously, we got a comment just a few seconds ago from Mr. Mike. So how much weight should Fuller put on to play at the next level with the same impact? I think right now, let me see how big is Fuller. Now, crazy as it is, Mr. Mike, he's actually 6'2", 225, according to 247. So maybe 15 pounds, 15, 20 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he got to put on really too much more. I think the key is going to be, can he still have that same quick first step when you look at Andre Fuller? You know what I'm saying? Now, we look at Derry Norris, he has a little bit more size to him. But I say like 245. I don't think you need to have him too big. I think around that size, he should be just fine. But when we look at Norris, this is what we're getting here, right? Just explosive, getting through real quick. Another guy that has a nice quick first step and getting into the backfield and making plays. Like, it's so fast, you have to like slow this down, right? Same thing here. Here he is right here. Boom, just quick. 75, just too slow. And boom, meeting the quarterback and the running back at the mesh point, right? Just explosive. Same thing here. 1-2, getting through, using those violent hands and affecting the passer, forcing the errant throw. That pressure, that the quarterback can feel them footsteps. And that's kind of what he got there. All right. And the same thing here. Boom. So looks like this offensive lineman was responsible for getting to this level, getting this guy, which is a bad move because you're letting him come free. And then he's going to meet him at the mesh point. So this is just a bad play call, you know. And then obviously Norris completely blows it up. Same thing here. Quick first step, gets through the line of defense, makes the impact play again. And then boom, right there, just affecting the play and then getting back. I love that. And that's what this is what coaches want to see. So obviously he blows up this play. Let him get through, right? He throws one down. Now he could have stopped like, hey, I did what I was supposed to do. Look at him get back into this play and still come up and make a hit for his teammates, right? Force that fumble. All right, now same thing here. Just getting a QB pressure. Good job right there. Just moving through, affecting, and continuing to play at a high level. And boom, right there, and just run, stop, just being able to affect it. And then right here, good hustle play. Again, this is what coaches want to see. You know, you're not all for yourself, right? You willing to affect the play. Now, again, he's coming from over here. He could have stopped. Most defensive linemen do. He didn't, though. Look at him keep running, and bring him down, prevent the touchdown. And boom, same thing right there. Just relentless pursuit right there. All the way till he gets to the quarterbacks. Continue to move and move and move. I'm saying we'll look at a couple more right there. Violent hands, completely engulf the quarterback. You have nowhere to go. Big time sack. Same thing right there. It's violent hands, forcing the errant throw. You know what I'm saying? This will be the last one we look at for Norris. Same thing right here. Taking on a double team, guys. Look, two offensive linemen. Doesn't let that affect him. Gets his one arm that's free and makes the play. So when I look at his upside for Norris and what I think he can do, probably going to be kind of a similar to a Zeke Biggers role, just far as how big he is. I think he has a quicker first step, but it's going to just be about that next level he can take. You know what I'm saying? But he could be able to have that role. He's going to kind of be that defensive interior type of guy for Georgia Tech, taking away those rush lanes. But if he can be able to have and rush the passer in the interior, that's going to be an area for him I'm going to specifically look at, because that's where Georgia Tech has struggled. And as Mr. Mike said, it's been defensive line. But if you can create pressure, you know what I'm saying, then you can be able to affect that passer and affect what Georgia Tech is doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you're kind of looking for when you look at a Derry Norris and potentially his ceiling of what he can do. All right. Let's keep going. We got more to look at on the defensive line. I think we got one last one before we ride on this one. Let's see. I think that's it. Yeah. All right. Blake Bolen will be the last one on defensive line. All right. Hold on. I don't think that's updated. I think this is from the year before because we're not in January. Yeah, so I'm not going to show y'all that. I will show y'all this one, though. All right, this is like his most recent one. Gotta love ads, right? All right, here we go. Here's Bolen from New York, right there. Moving fast, getting through the lane. It's only 16 seconds. That's so short. Yeah, that's not good enough. I apologize, y'all. We might have to look at the full season. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if this one's a little better.
Let me show you guys how to get your crypto time.
I'm getting copyrighted. Okay, this is better. Okay, this is about minute 28. Okay, so this is some good film to look at. All right, so here he is, guys, right here. All right, so right there, he's kind of engulfed in a double team. Hold on, because I got confused. Okay, so he's right here. Let's follow. Okay, I'm going to look at another one. That was kind of confusing for me as well. See, the bad thing is, y'all, I don't have like the ticker where he is. I'm assuming he's here. Okay, no, okay, I got it now. Okay, he's 96. Y'all forgive me. It was hard to see. All right. So there he's right there, just stopping the quarterback from getting through. You know what I'm saying? Plugging the lane. Looks like he's going to be over here. Good pursuit right there. Not letting the running back get, really any yardage right there, taking it away. Okay, right here, y'all. Sorry, it is hard to see. So same thing. Gonna probably be another interior rush guy. Good job right there. Just, taking on that double team, being able to make a play. All right, same thing there. I mean, seeing a lot of run plays, him just engulfing it up. So probably same kind of thing. Interior defensive lineman, probably going to be that run stopper for Georgia Tech potentially. A guy that can clog lanes and not let them get through. Same thing right here. Just being able to fight on the blocker, make the play in the backfield. You know what I'm saying, for Bolen. And then looks like he's over this side right here. Quarterback tries to cut it back. Good job getting his arm on him. Sorry, y'all, that film wasn't the best, but that is what he has on there. So y'all forgive me on that. And yes, Christian, for sure. Make sure y'all like and comment and subscribe, man, as well. Make sure you like up the video. Appreciate y'all. Sorry about that one. That one was based off his film. It wasn't too good. But let's go and let's look at DBs again. All right. Now we talked about Tay Harris. We talked about athlete and Dalen Pinson. All right. But let's go ahead and look at Phoenix Felton. Now, I will tell you guys this. This coaching staff is very high on this guy. They wanted this guy bad early, okay? Now, this is some special film. I'm telling y'all, Phoenix Felton's that guy, all right? Now, I know they got Tay Harris. I'm very high on him. They got Dalen Pinson. Those are my two favorites. But let's not sleep on Jaden Barr and Phoenix Felton. Both of these guys are really good as well. I hope we don't have just last year's film. All right, we're going to have to go through the same thing. I wish they would have had like whatchamacallit. I wish they would have had just full season highlights. All right, here we go. All right, so minute of film. So this should be good. All right, so watch 2. Now he's gonna have a clip on here. He completely moves from one side of the field, y'all, all the way to the other side. All right. Now I don't know if this is the clip, but that's probably one of his most impressive ones. All right, so right here, he's just going to be that box type of safety. Playing up top, he got to make a play, not let this guy get to that second level. Let's see what he does. Boom, big hit. That's what you want to see. Same thing. This is what Coach Peoples is bringing to this defense, right? Guys that can hit. You know what I'm saying? Guys that's not afraid to put their body on the line. You're not going to just be a cover safety. You got to be able to tackle. Same thing. In the box, good form tackle. Not let him get past that second level again. Right here in the red zone. The money downs, and look at him sift through there and make a hit right there and jar the ball. Whoa. And this is why I said this is another pickup. Like, don't sleep on Phoenix Felton. Like, this kid can play right there. Look at him get his helmet in right here and jar this ball loose. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Completely take it away, not allow him to get points. Elka's going to take over and then get the ball. That's what you want to see right here. Here we go. The coverage skills. Right? Good job right there. Same thing, man. I mean, you got to love what this guy's going to bring. So right here, we didn't see the coverage, but we seen the tackling ability. And, right, it's a good form tackle. Look where he goes. And most guys get in trouble for this because they always try to just draw the ball loose and they don't have a good form tackle. He form tackles him, stands him up, and then he jars the ball loose at the same time. I mean, that's excellent right there. Gets his hands on the ball, gets the ball back to his team. Excellent play right there from Phoenix, as you guys can see. And then same thing here, right here. Playing a little coverage, and then boom, here he comes. Good, excellent form hit. As soon as he makes contact, the receiver playmaker goes down. Same thing. Quarterback just getting it out to the flat. Look at him eat up that space right there. And look at Felton make the play on the ball and not allow him to get the first down. Same thing right here. Playing in the box. Boom. Not letting you get the touchdown. You're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to earn it. And same thing. Right here. Boom. Look at that hit. Knock him out of the way. Another big-time hit from Felton. And boom. Here he comes. I just see another angle right there. Not letting him get past. Tackling him right there in the backfield. And then right here being used as a gadget player. In the red zone, give him the ball, let him do his thing. And then this is a play from earlier when he stripped the ball away. Just seeing it from a different angle. And boom, look at the instincts, y'all. Last thing. Look at this. I want to make sure y'all can see it. My bad. All right, boom. Pause. Look how fast he fills that. Now, this is a pretty big hole. This running back guy is supposed to be one-on-one with this guy right here. And likely he's going to win. Look at Felton again eat up this space. Boom. Take him out of the play. That's great, man. That's what you want to see. This is why I think Coach Peoples has done an excellent job. You know what I'm saying? In recruiting these guys. Same thing. Come in there, look at them clean the play up. Now, again, that's just one set of film. You know what I'm saying? That's just one set of film. That's not the whole thing. Now, this is a guy I've seen too, and I encourage you guys to check it out. Come from one side of the field all the way to the other side and make a interception, right? An Ed Reed kind of thing, type of thing, right? That's what he was doing, okay? So, honestly, like another elite guy that we're not talking about enough. I think he's going to be one of them underrated gems that Georgia Tech landed. Same with Shane Marshall, going to be big time as well. All right. Bacon, appreciate the love and respect, my brother. High level breakdowns, living legend. Hey, much respect, brother. I appreciate you tuning in and tapping in with us. All right, Strat Jacket. I always tag you my stuff on X. Let's see what you said. Do you think the petty thing is why Tech hired JJ Kosh from the Bears as director of player management to negotiate these things as we know? Yes, Strat Jacket. Excellent point by you. Yes, 100%. And this is why they went and got Chicago's guy, right? Because this is the new era, right? When you look now, when you're dealing with maybe a 3-star guy that's not really known, they're gonna take whatever you give them. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. But high level type guys that Tech wants to land, the 5 to 4, type stars, you got to have a guy that's going to be responsible for this category because it takes the stress off of the staff. So 100%. And Tech is getting ahead of the curve. And this is why they're in position to be a primetime program when you look at them going forward, right? Because they're making these type of moves. You're getting director of player management in the NFL that has experience and knows what to do with these situations, right? They're re-signing JJ Batt, who was a heavily coveted AD that a lot of people wanted, to a 5-year extension. So that's how you kind of come back and have that camaraderie, and you had those things where your program can continue to flourish the way that Georgia Tech does. You're doing these steps like that. So 100% Strat Jacket, I believe you're going to see more of this going forward. And the smart programs like a Tech, you know what I'm saying, maybe other programs we'll see in the future will be doing these type of moves in order to position themselves with these players and making sure that they know what they're supposed to be doing. They dot their T's, they line in their eyes. It's going to be very important. So a great point and a great question by you. Appreciate you tapping in, man. All right. Yep. So as you guys can see right there, we got one more question before we go to our next guy. What do you think about linebacker Phoenix Jackson from Fresno State visiting Georgia Tech and Auburn? Do you think we can land him in the portal? Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to look into him. I'm going to do a video on my phone and give a reaction. I got to look at his film and everything like that. But I will say, to address your point, and it kind of relates to the portal, okay? Tech, from his press conference today, they basically got 4 or 5 guys returning via Brent Key, okay? So I think they are going to try to get 1 or 2 guys in the portal. That's why they did not hit a 2025 guy at linebacker. And I think they feel really good about Taj Butler going forward as well. That's a true freshman this year that showed a little bit of spark. But he's a guy that they're probably going to position linebacker. I think, like I said, 1 or 2 guys are going to kind of look at to see who they can get to bring in with this class. Okay. Appreciate that. He had 30 tackles, 4 sacks, 1 forced fumble, 2 interceptions. I'm going to look into him for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to look into him. I haven't heard a lot. You know what I'm saying? This is my first transfer portal. So I'm going to look more into it as far as if he could be a guy that Georgia Tech will look to kind of bring in, especially with Trinilis Tatum leaving and things like that. Kyle Eford will obviously be back. But I will look into him for you. I got you. All right. Let's keep rolling on. All right. So, DB. I want to stay on DB before I move to another position. All right, Jaden Barr. Let's take a look at his film as well. And guys, I'm almost done. And then, you know what I'm saying, we'll take a look at the portal and guys they could potentially target as well. Let's see. All right, let's pull up the Perry highlights. Y'all bear with me. All right, here we go. Another Adam Shore. All right, let's get that. All right, so about 2 minutes of film. So again, it's a single game, but this is another guy I think can have a big impact. Now, he had guys like over 25 plus touchdowns this past year. Really did excellent for Eastside. But same thing, has that same explosive ability right here on the kick return. You know what I'm saying? Being able to hit that crease, fill that void right there, and just take off. Perry, a very good football team that won a state championship a year ago. So a real big impact player, I would say, nonetheless. All right, here you see him kind of at running back again. He was a problem all year long. Defense didn't have an answer. Look at him get quickly to the second level, cut it back, make a big time play. All right, here you're going to get a motion with him. Same thing. And like I said, on that back end, you know what I'm saying, you seeing kind of the speed, you know what I'm saying, being able to break tackles. Like same thing he's going to bring on the back end for Tech. And the same thing, Wildcat form, get to the second level right there, score a big-time touchdown against Perry. They're right there showing the receiver skills. He's catching a little flat route. Boom, making that defender miss. Almost. And they're breaking out. I mean, great play right there from him. Keeping the chains rolling. And the same thing, getting to the second level. And then here showing the versatility. He's taking it in motion, get the ball in his hands, trucking the defender, as y'all can see right there, and being able to make it. The same one, last one right here for Barr. Seeing more of his rushing highlights, but just the ability not to go down, continue to fight for big-time games. So they see a lot right there on the back end for him. And I will tell you, it's the same kind of thing. Hard-hitting ability, guy can tackle, can cover multiple sides of the field. Excellent player, nonetheless, for the Jackets. All right. So that is that one. We got a couple more before we wrap it up as well. All right, let me see. I think we're still on DB. All right, let's look at Elgin Sessions. It's another guy they was able to get. All right, so all right, yeah. So I love this. So I actually did a film breakdown on my channel. So I don't know if you guys seen that. So I won't go too crazy in depth, but go back and watch that. I did a breaking news breakdown of his film. But this is another guy that I think can contribute early. Probably going to see special teams early on, but can definitely make an impact. Right here, he's going to get past this level right here and make a field goal block, as you guys can see. I really enjoy watching Elgin Sessions' film, and I think he could potentially be a big player for him. Not the biggest guy, but a very physical cornerback. Probably one of the more physical ones. And right there, just reading the quarterback right there, getting in there, catching it, making a big time pick six right there for Dutch Fork. And Dutch Fork is a powerhouse in South Carolina. They've won, I think, 3 titles the past couple of years. Right here, just being a gunner. I talked about it in my film breakdown. Him just making a move on this guy, one step, then going out, bam, cooks him, gets past this guy, and look at this hit right here. This is what you want to see on the flash. 1, 2, 3, boom. As you guys can see right there. That's what you want to see. Excellent form tackle, making them get negative yards right here. Same thing. Look at the play recognition, right? He knows what's going to happen. Look, going to read the quarterback's eyes, step in the front, boom. Takes it, and you're seeing the ball skills right there, being able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Another pick six on the season. Now I want you guys to see the physicality, which we're going to show here in just a moment with Elgin Sessions. All right, so same thing here. You're going to get a motion. And then look, boom. Good job right there. PBU getting his hand in there right when the receiver catches it. So if he's not getting a pick six, it's a good job dislodging the football. Same thing right here. Boom, taking it away. Nice PBU yet again, deflecting the pass. And then boom, right here. So this receiver has the inside leverage right here. But look at him close on this ball and get a PBU again, right? Without affecting the receiver. And then boom, same thing. Bam. Look at that. Look at that exquisite timing, right? And it's not pass interference because why? The ball is going to hit this guy's hands. But boom, the hit jars the ball loose. That's what you want to see. And it's not a malicious hit. Right? That's what you're getting. And the same thing right here, right? That play, that recognition. Right now, he's beat. Right? Sessions is beat here. But look at that speed that you guys are going to see. Look at him catch up to this ball and deflect the pass. Right? Great coverage right there. Even when he gets beat, he can get back in it. Then here you're going to see a little bit of press. Right? 1-2 move, inside leverage for the receiver. Look at him say, look, completely plastered on him. And then a good PBU. So that's what you want to see. Sticking with a speedster as well. All right, we'll look at a couple more. Same thing right there. Good job deflecting the pass. I think right here we're going to see finally a tackle. No, another PBU. I want you guys to see him tackle, though, real quick. See if it's here. Nope, another PBU. Just reading it. And then boom. Okay, here we go. This is what I want y'all to see real quick with sessions. We're going to roll just 2 more highlights on here. All right, watch. Here's 3. Here he gets the ball. Boom. Excellent form tackle right there, right? Number 3 feeling that. You know what I'm saying? So same thing. What's one thing we're continuing to see with DBs under Coach Peoples? These guys can play the back end, right? They can make interceptions, but they also like coming down and making contact and making hits. This is what Coach Peoples has recruited, and you're seeing it. You know, same thing right there. Hitting a bigger tight end does not matter. Putting his body on the line. Now watch him read this play right here. Simple read, right? Quarterback just trying to get it out quick. He sees it already. He's going to get through these guys and make the blow-up hit. Watch it. 1, 2, boom. That's what you want to see. I'm going to leave it at that. If you want to see more, go watch my full breakdown on Elgin Sessions. As you guys can see, as my guy Bacon just said, yes, he is. He is a steal of the class, 100%. A great get for the program, stealing him away from West Virginia. All right, let's keep it rolling. We got a couple more we're going to look at before we wrap up. All right, let's go and look at receiver. Let's look at, well, I would say Jamari Bryce, but I got a Twitter one. Okay, I'm going to roll a quick Twitter clip. And, man, this kid, this Jordan Allen, y'all, another big-time get for the program. All right, I want y'all to see this and see why I'm so excited for this kid as well. All right, now, y'all look at this play. Hold on, let me mute. I don't want to be whatchamacallit. All right, look at this. Motion, right? Look at this catch. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, one more time, y'all. One more time. So not just a speedster. Look at it again. 1, 2, boom. Right? That's a high pass. Look how high he has to sky for this, Jordan Allen. Look how high he has to get up for this. And then look what he does. Drags the foot. Excellent player right there. He scored earlier too, and on a rushing touchdown. And what Jordan Allen is going to bring for you guys is he's going to bring a guy that can do a little bit of everything, right? Jordan Allen is going to be that guy that can run the football, right? That can be used in motions, that also can be take the top off of defense. And he reminds me, now I know a lot of the comparison was Malik Rutherford. He reminds me a lot of Eric Singleton Jr. Is he as big? I don't think so. But same way that we see the motions and we see Singleton coming around taking a drop pass, obviously from Haynes King coming around and making a play. When we see him get the ball quick and get it out in space, that's what Jordan Allen is going to be for this program. And this is an excellent get for them to flip him from Louisville. And he's going to mean a lot. And I think you guys are going to see him make an impact as well in special teams, right? So that was just a quick clip. I wanted to show y'all really quick on him. Again, there's more to it when it comes to what Jordan Allen can do, but the kid is a stud, flat out. All right. Now we're going to look at the other receiver, and this is going to be Jamari Bryce. All right. Make sure you guys can see this. No problem, Strat Jacket. I got you, man. I'm going to look at some portal stuff, too. I'm about to wrap up with the guys, some of the recruits. Just want y'all to see what you're getting on the flat. About to wrap it up here soon. All right, so here we go. Here's Jamari Bryce. Same thing. I mean, you're seeing the speed, right? And I was at this game. I actually called this game on PC Sports Network when they played them. But just the ability to go kind of wrap around and make a big play right there. So as you guys can see, that's the versatility. Line up in the backfield, then comes to the slot, right? And he ain't running nothing special. All he running right there, it's just a little slot fade, right? Slot fade. Defense has no answers. Boom. Big time get right there. Going up against number 13. Nice catch right there for Jamari Bryce. All right, same thing as you guys can see here. Working that slot, lined up. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, look at that. And then boom, look, get in the middle of the defense in that zone. Big time catch right there. A little bit of an overthrow, but doesn't matter because outstretched hands out and catches the football. And boom, same thing right here. This quick slant. Look at the speed. You can see it, right? Look how quick he's getting up to the second level, right? Same kind of thing. This was another underrated get. Remember, he had offers from Georgia, Oregon, A lot of the teams wanted this guy, but you know what I'm saying? He showed the ability to be able to, get to that second level, be able to be elusive, dynamic in the open space. Same thing here. Catch it. Oh, I think that's time he's on defense, making a big time play on defense. Excuse me there. All right, last one we'll look at real quick for Bryce, but you're seeing the speed pop out, right? Get the ball out to him in space, one-on-one right here with the defender. Boom, cuts it up. Look at that speed. Stays on his feet, good balance, getting to that next level. So that's what you're kind of getting into Jamari Bryce. Not the biggest guy, but same thing, just getting to that second level and being able to make an impact. All right, let's look at another receiver. We're going to look at Kyle Faulkner. Now, he's interesting. And I like his game. He played primarily quarterback, rushed for a lot of yards this year. I do think, however, he could be potentially a project, guys, early on. And it's no disrespect to him. I think he's a great player. But I think with him, figuring different things out, being primarily a quarterback, it could take a little bit of time for him to translate to the next level. Now, that's not saying he can't do it. He definitely can. I think it'll be a little bit of time. Gosh, all these ads. All right, here we go. All right, so we'll look at a couple. So QBDB right here, as you guys can see. And boom, same kind of thing. Now, he's that guy that has like that underrated type of speed, right? He's not Jamari Bryce. He's not a Jordan Allen. He's not a Tay Harris with just explosive speed or Dalen Pinson, who we saw earlier. But he's a guy that can still make plays with the ball in his hands. Look how fast he's moving there, a little read option. So he could be to this offense, and I'm not trying to portray what could happen, but y'all know how we kind of had that Zach Pyron type of a build. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be a quarterback because they feel good with what they got at Grady and Adamson, which we'll talk about. But he could be a guy that uses special yardage situations or goal line to like run the ball. Like that's kind of what Kyle Faulkner can give you. He also can give you this at the wide receiver spot as well, right? The ability to catch it over his shoulder and be able to make a play. Right here, you're going to see his quarterback stats, making a play, improvising, throwing it downfield, having the receiver come down with it. And the same thing here, read option, boom, quickly get to the second level. Look at that jump cut right there. And then boom, you see the speed getting to the second level. Excellent job right there. All right, same thing right here. Just jump ball, drag the feet. Excellent job right here. We'll watch one more right here. Just being quarterback. Doesn't like what he sees. And then boom, you see the elusiveness. Woo! Y'all sitting that right there. Oh my goodness. One more time, y'all. Look at that hurdle. Bam! That's what you want to see, man. That's what you want to see. We'll leave it at that. That's Kyle Faulkner. You know what I'm saying? That's Kyle Faulkner. And yes, sir. Shrug. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to it. It's going to be on my live part, man. So, yeah, go back. I revealed some big-time news. There's been a lot of questions about Josh Petty. I revealed that. I'll tell you more about that here in a second. I don't want to go on a tangent just yet, but I'm going to fill you in here in a little bit because I want to get you guys' reaction as well. But I'm going to try to wrap up these highlights real quick on most of the class. I'm about done. Got about 4 more before we wrap up. All right, let's see. Carrington Coombs, he has nothing but like it's like basketball highlights. Here, this will work. I know this is from last year, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, but this is another guy that's having a really great year. You know what I'm saying, and what he can do. So this is Carrington Coombs. As you guys see, now this was last year. This is not from this year. I think this year he's taking an even bigger step forward. He's more effective. He can rush at a high level. Can contain the outside. He's just gotten better and better, right? Seeing the play right there and then coming downhill and then making a big time sack, right? Just he plays at a different type of speed. In my humble opinion, I think he's gonna be another underrated get for this Yellow Jackets program and what he can bring to the table. So same thing right here. Look at him push, contain the outside right there, completely negate where the quarterback can go. Just how quickly he closed down that airspace, right? Because there was a lane there, but quickly closes it down. And same thing right here. Then you see the coverage that he can play. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, look him find it, get the interception, right? Make a big time play right there, locating the football. Hey man, block for me. Make sure you block. I'm about to cut it up right here. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to see. And right here, you're gonna get a motion with the running back. And then boom, look how quickly he is into the backfield. Same thing you're seeing with Dre Fuller. Quick first step. It's even quicker now. This is from 2023. That's all he really had. But you're seeing the quickness, how quick you can get to that second or get to the quarterback and make a big impact play. Same thing right there, squirting through, just completely ending the reverse in his tracks, creating a negative play. And that's what we want to see out of defensive line, creating negative plays and making big time impacts. Same thing right there. That's what you're getting in the Carrington Coombs. All right. That's where I will leave it there. We got 4 more to do. Let's look at quarterback. Now, this is going to be interesting. And the reason I say it's going to be interesting is because Grady can throw it. Now the step forward that Grady took this year, guys, and for those that are into recruiting, is he was running the ball way more, right? Like he ran, I think, for over 400 yards this year. So he's gotten better and better in that regard. But the interesting part is going to be, how patient is Grady going to actually be? Because right now he's kind of in a conundrum a little bit. And the reason I say that is because you got Haynes King, who's likely going to return back for another year, and you got Aaron Fallow, whose job it should be. And I agree with you, rambling with Zach Jones. I think he should be ranked higher. I think he should be a 4-star. Had another good year, led his team to a quarterfinal appearance this past year for Deer Creek, but it's gotten better and better. Right here, you see the improvisation. Look at him step up in that pocket. Look at the throw, right? The receiver's not having to stop. It's not underthrown. It's hitting him in. But this is where his game took the next level this year, right? Right here. Sorry, that's from the last one. But as you guys can see, taking the direct snap, and then boom, following the blocks, cut it up, lower that shoulder, getting a nice gain yet again. Right here, just getting it out quick, leading his receiver in stride. Excellent throw right there. Right here, boom, pocket. Look, and that's what I love about his game. Unfortunately, you can't see. I wish we could have seen it, but look at that. I mean, you can't replicate it. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, some will get mad saying he's holding the ball too long, but he's just going through his progressions. Okay, boom. This guy, he's covered. All right, this guy's coming over. This guy's covered. That guy's covered. Let me try to improvise and make a play. All right, hey, you're getting open on here in the back end. Let me throw a dot to you. Get it in. You drag your feet. We get a touchdown, right? So great play right there from Grady. Same thing right here. Good, clean pocket. Stepping up, hitting the guy in the midst of the zone right there in the corner's pocket. Same thing right here. Got a lot of time to throw, and look where he leads the receiver. Woo! Watch that throw one more time, y'all. One more time. All right, same thing. Boom. Look where this throw is at, guys. Right here on the outer boundary. 2 guys on him. Doesn't matter. Just an excellent pinpoint throw, right? Same thing here. Look at him go through his read. Good feet. Here comes the pressure, right? He doesn't get rattled. Buys time. Throwing off the run. Look where he throws the football. Boom. Right there on the outer part where the defender can't get it. Keeping the play alive. Right here. Just a quick read. Get it out to your playmakers. Let them do their thing. He makes the defender miss. And he's going to the apartments. Going to the crib. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. Same thing right here. This low read option. And again, where's the game to the next level? Boom. Drop that shoulder. Big time gain, getting your team into the red zone. All right, we look at 2 more. Pressures in his face. Still throws a good money ball on target to his receiver. Keeping the chains rolling. Last one we'll look at with Grady. 1, 2. Got time. And then look, nice fluid motion. Boom. Another dot. Look at this ball. Look at this ball. Look at this ball. Look where he placed the football. Oh, my gosh. That's just excellent, man. So this is another prospect. It reminds me of Fallow, just with like this guy's, I still think, supremely underrated, but he can make plays and make throws. Watch that. All right. Now, you got to place this in the right part because this guy's here. He can come over the top and intercept it. But look where that ball is, right? On the outer part right there where the defender can't bat it down, only where the receiver can get it. Excellent throw. That's what you're getting in Grady Adamson. That's how good he is. That's how elite he is. All right. So that's what you're getting. What's going on? Crowded Booth. Hey, man. Appreciate you, man. You do a great job over there, man, with your channel, man. Appreciate you tapping into the content and tapping in. And all the 20 views has been consistent throughout the night, man. Much appreciated, man. Love what you're doing over there covering LSU in your podcast. I always watch it and tune in. Wanted to tell you that. So much thanks, much appreciation to you. All right, couple more guys. We'll get out of here and I'll answer some of your questions. All right, let's go ahead and look at Kevin Roche. All right. Now, Kevin Roche, this is how his highlights is looking. Let's see. All right, let's roll this one. Let's mute again. I don't want to be copyrighted. All right. All right, here we go. All right, minute 32. So this guy's kind of a freak, I would say a little bit. Yes, Zach Jones, like 6'9", 250 is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude is huge, right? And I think out of the two tight ends, now they got another guy that's coming in and Connor Roush, who I think is going to be more of maybe a pass blocking / red zone guy. This guy is going to be a pass catcher. Right, I could just see the difference in what they're able to do. Right here, trying to play a flea flicker, but he just seems more kind of just normal, fluid as a pass catcher. Right there, doubling over the defender, right there, getting into the red zone, making a play on an underthrown ball. Right, and you're seeing that like that 6'9" is a problem. Now he's not going to face small guys like this on the next level, but it's still cool to see. Right, nice little fade ball right here. He's going to get coming over top of the defender, a nice catch as well. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be an instant impact type of a player. This could be a little bit of a project potentially on the next level, but still, you cannot replicate 6'9", 250 plus. Like, you just can't. And right there, you guys see him getting involved in the running game. Now, I think this is a guy you're going to also see at size. Like, he's probably going to get a little bit bigger as well as he grows into his college frame. But you see just the naturalness of him catching the football. You know what I'm saying? Nice route to open up the defender, bringing in the catch, making a big time move right there. Same thing. Nothing fancy. Like, we're not looking for nothing fancy. We're not looking for nothing historic at the tight end spot. We just want you to be able to block and be able to catch the football. And as you guys can see right there, good hands, good strong hands, reeling in the pass, moving the sticks, moving the chains, right? Same thing right here. Working out of the slot. You know what I'm saying? Getting in front of his quarterback. Quarterback releases the ball. Good job coming low, catching the football right there. Not a great throw again. You know what I'm saying? But he's going to deal with better arm talent here with Tech. All right, same thing right here. Nice little just curl route right there for his quarterback. Good, strong hands, reaching out, dragging the defender for the first down. All right. One more we'll look at right again in the slot. Looks like a little bubble screen, comes back to it, right? And you're seeing a little bit of the speed a little bit as well. So, again, a guy, guys, that I think, he's definitely going to be probably a project, I humbly would say. I think it's going to be a project. But again, 6'9", 250, you can't replicate. So give this guy some time. Don't be expecting, this is this guy to contribute early. Okay, just don't expect that from this guy. But down the line, a year or two from now, definitely going to be a guy you can count on and depend on at that position. Probably playing a little bit of both. A hybrid. What Halls was this year, blocking, catching the football as well. So definitely a guy you can depend on. All right, let's keep it rolling. All right, let's see. Yeah, let's go Shane Marshall. All right, we got one more. So I appreciate y'all sticking out through here. Got one more guy we're going to look at, and the class is pretty much wrapped up. I will give my full thoughts and then talk about Portal, and we'll wrap it up for the night. All right, so appreciate y'all sticking it through. That's a recap. I don't want that. Here we go. 2024 highlights. Yes. All right, so here we go. Another guy. So we talked about Powell being that thumper, right? This guy as well, 1,800 yards rushing this year, y'all. He has, and I think over 20 plus touchdowns. Like, this kid is going to bring think about Powell as kind of that thunder. Think about this guy as that lightning. You know what I'm saying? Like, can still drop that shoulder on you, but you get the ball out to him, he going to make you miss. He going to make them plays. Like, this is what this guy's going to give you, man. And it's super exciting to see kind of this combination. You know what I'm saying? right here. Boom. Look at him get to that second level. Boom. Look at that jump cut, making the defender touch the air and get all the way for a touchdown. Now, again, I know some of you guys are like, well, he plays for a small school. This is a great classification we have in the state of Georgia, right? Top teams like Manchester. Y'all seen Justice Terry's announcing his decision on Friday night or on Friday before his game or Friday afternoon. You know what I'm saying? He goes to Manchester. It's the same size as this school, okay? So we're not going to sit and act like there's not dogs in this level as well. There is. All right. So this former Minnesota commit can do a little bit of everything. Right here, getting the toss play. You see in the speed, getting to the second level, barely being touched, and getting loose and getting the touchdown. Same thing here, following his blocks. Look at the vision. All right, watch the vision right here, y'all. Boom, seeing it. Okay, this guy's locked that up. All right, let me bounce to the outside. One-on-one with the safety. Let me try to make him miss. Boom, makes him miss. Same thing, looking at division. Follow my blockers. Getting out to the second level, man, for the touchdown. That is exactly what you want to see right there. Excellent job right there from Marshall. The same thing right here. Boom, just exploding, right? Already to the second level. Good jump cut. Jump cuts next level, making the defender miss for the touchdown. All right. Same thing you getting right here. That's why I say he's more of like the elusive, lightning, quick kind of a guy as well. Not saying he can't be a thumper, but this guy just jump cut. You can't replicate it, man. Like just how quick he moves and gets to that second level. You know what I'm saying? Same thing right here. Boom, cut. Look at that jump cut again, making him miss, dragging them defenders. And that's what I said. You get a little bit of both with this guy. Can drag him, can thump him, but really good being elusive. Last one we'll look at to get to the next level. Right here, this guy's just too slow. Gets to the outside, dives out for the touchdown, and gets it, man. All right, last one right here. Same thing. Shake and bake. Get to the outside again. Saying making that defender miss. Not going down, dragging him for a touchdown. That is what you want to see. That is his film officially. All right, last one to wrap up. And I'm going to bring y'all, and I want to hear y'all comments as well. Xavier Canales on the offensive line. All right. This will be the last breakdown for the night. Here we go. Senior season.
Celebrate this holiday season with
All right, so here we go. Played for Douglas Atlanta here in Georgia. All right, Xavier Canales, as you guys can see, probably I think could be a tackle for sure. But right there, I mean, same thing. I mean, it's a consistent theme with this offensive line. And credit offensive line coach Jeep Wade. Same thing, right? Completely negating the defender. His helmet comes off. But as you guys can see, very explosive and powerful from the lower body and up. Big time guy right there, just stonewalling. Did y'all see that? My goodness. One more time. Look at this. Right? And I think that's Juan Gasson. Now, this is the guy that's going to Georgia. All right. Now, remember, he played both sides. Now, look at him stonewall him. Bam! Again, as y'all can see, okay? So, there's no question of the physicality in wanting to block other guys. You know, you're going to face different guys like that as well. There's none of that. And right when you see Georgia Tech dominate the line of scrimmage and they're getting guys, this is what they're looking for, guys that can do things like this. And that's exactly what they just got. Same thing right here. Being a puller, completely negating the guy out of the play. Big time right there from Canales. Same thing right there. Holding it, pushing them down right there for the score, right there for the first down. Same thing right here, pulling, getting to the second level. And you see the physicality, man. He's just out-muscling guys, right? Right here, okay? Y'all got to ask, okay, is he going against a guy his size? Yes. Look how big this dude is. Look at 99. This dude is huge. All right? Don't matter. Look at him go. Completely negate him out of the play. So he's not just doing small DBs. He's doing big guys as well. It doesn't matter, right? The physicality, right? Right here, pulling, getting to the second level, getting him out of the way, open up the floodgates for his running back, letting him do his thing, right? Right here, playing the tackle position, open up the lane, continue to drive all the way down for the first down. The same thing here, just being a great pass protector for his quarterback, allowing him to buy time and make a play. Same thing here, being able to be a puller, opening up that lane. You know, his running back got to just be faster, but good job right here. And then here looks like he's going to get a pancake block, completely getting him out of the way and throwing him out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? The same thing here, just getting the guy out of the way, playing Kale, doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Good job locking in, engaging, and getting them out of the way. Same thing here. Good job securing the edge. Boom. Look at that. Woo! All the way to the ground, man. So that's what you're getting in Xavier Canales. Guy's physical, you know what I'm saying? And I think he projects better as an offensive tackle, which technically that's what he's being recruited as. And I think he could be another cornerstone offensive tackle for this group. I really think so. So that is the film breakdowns. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I want to give y'all a run of what this class looks like. A very elite class as well. And as Shrug, as you said, appreciate this, man. This is awesome comment. Would be dope if you did it periodically throughout the year for the recruiting updates. I got you, man. Y'all subscribe and y'all like, and y'all want to see stuff like this, let me know. Like, I'm trying to bond with you guys. So y'all let me know what content y'all want to see. And I will put it out there. If it's more breakdowns on the film that we seeing from Haynes King or Eric Singleton Jr., y'all want me to do a deep dive, like, let me know. I want to make this content for y'all, something that y'all going to enjoy and y'all not bored with. So let me know in the comments the type of content y'all want to see, and I got y'all. Plain cut. All right. But going forward, let's go ahead and roll it real quick. So we done rolling highlights, but we're going to just look at a thing of this class, and then we're going to hit the portal. And I want y'all to just throw some comments, for those still watching, throw some comments in there, some questions that y'all have that y'all want me to address, okay, with Georgia Tech. All right, before we wrap up for the night. So again, this is the class. And again, I think it is elite. Like when we go back and look a couple years from now, why is Georgia Tech so good, right? We've seen the makings and the rumblings of it this year, right? Now they kind of ran out of gas against Georgia, unfortunately, but this is still a program that's very good, and they're right on the precipice. And they landed guys like a Dalen Pinson, who's an athlete who's going to play both sides. That's a physical shutdown corner. Tate Harris is a hard hitter, and he's an elite safety, can play all 5 positions at DB. All right. JP Powell is a thumper. You've seen it in the runs, right? He's looking to body you up. Christian Garrett is going to be that great interior defensive lineman that can create pressure. Is only going to get better and better. Peyton Joseph is going to be that physical guy, nasty, get you out of the way. You don't want to block him. You don't want to go against him. 6'3", 309. He's going to continue to grow into a big flip for the Yellow Jackets. Phoenix Felton is probably one of the most underrated players on this film, but you can see that he's a great form tackler. Shane Marshall, we just talked about him, his ability to get to the second level, a good get for the program, especially with everything going on with Isaiah Groves, who we'll talk about here in just a second. Derry Norris, we see what he can do. I think it could be similar to a Zeke Biggers and what he meant to this team, but better, a quicker first step, can plug the run and create that interior pressure. Grady Adamson's a great quarterback. It's just going to be, can he be patient enough to wait his turn? I'm not sure, especially with Aaron Follow and showing what he's shown, who I think is the quarterback of the future for Georgia Tech. It's going to be interesting to watch this, but I think Grady could be in that conversation. Carrington Coombs, another guy that's gotten better and better throughout his high school career. He's going to be one to watch. Might not play early on, but could be a great edge rusher for them if he's patient enough. Cal Faulkner, be interested to see what role he can kind of carve out for this team. Going listed as a wide receiver, but we've seen he can do a little bit of everything. Jaden Barr is another one, a great safety. Could be kind of one of those guys you see move all over the field, probably play a slot corner. All just depends on how Coach People sees him fitting into this defense. Jordan Allen is a great pickup for the program. Reminds you a little bit of a Malik Rutherford / Eric Singleton Jr. You can't replicate his speed. 22 miles per hour, y'all. Top end speed he's had this year. This guy is going to be one to continue to watch moving forward. Andre Fuller is one I think could be an instant impact player. I think the 3-star ranking does not suit him. I think he should be a 4-star player. The kid is good, electric, going to be a disruptor. Jamari Bryce, you see what he can do with the ball in his hands in the open field. Get to the second level very quickly. Connor Rouse is going to probably be that pass blocking / run blocking type of tight end, maybe used in red zones. Kevin P will continue to grow into his body and come into his own. Elgin Sessions is going to be a really good corner for them. Physical, reminds you of Amari Harvey, but maybe a little bit bigger. Very physical corner at the point of attack. Blake Berlin is going to be probably a guy you see as a project early on, continue to develop, but be kind of that run-stopping defensive lineman. Kevin Roach is going to also be another guy. See how he develops, but you can't replicate 6'8", 6'9", 250. He's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Xavier Canales, as you see, mean, gritty, nasty. I think he will be a cornerstone offensive tackle for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And then Jimmy Bryson probably has the best footwork of any offensive lineman in this group and has a lot of upside. Now, we already talked about Petty Shrug, but I did want to tell you, it's just contractual stuff basically going on with Petty right now. I talked about it a little bit earlier, but everything should work out just fine. Nothing bad from what I heard from multiple sources. He should be good. Pen should be to paper in the next few days. All right. So he's good. Isaiah Groves is a situation where he's not enrolling early. You know what I'm saying? He's still figuring that part out. And it's probably going to be a little while for him, but he's pretty much locked in with the Yellow Jackets and likes what he sees as it pertains to them. All right. Now, I have a couple more articles I want to show y'all before we wrap up for today. This was Coach Key's press conference. As you guys see, as he talked about this. Oh, share the screen with y'all one more time real quick. All right. So this is his press conference via Jackson Cardell. Obviously, he was there. But this was kind of his statement. But this is the position I was telling y'all about earlier that I think is very intriguing. Let me see if I can find it. See, on not signing any linebacker, he says, well, you know, again, with roster spots, we've got 4 or 5 returning. It's a position that carries 6 or 7. And the big thing is we have to do here is get the guys the separation. All right. And then the body types is the type of linebacker we need. You know, we recruited several linebackers, but we're not able to close them, several of them. Okay. So, and then we'll be able to go to the portal and hopefully find the best ones there that fit. So that's what you're looking at this position. Probably going to hit the portal a lot more. And I'm going to look into that guy that Zach Jones talked about a little bit far as a guy that they're kind of looking to target. But that's a position they're going to target also in the portal for them. Let me see. There was another article. And then let's just take a look at the portal currently as constructed right now. All right, so this is the current portal tracker. As you guys can see, Christian Leary officially now is at Western Michigan. Wish the best for him. I think this is the one that left mid-season. Potentially has some stuff going on. Zach Pyron, a great player for Georgia Tech guys, but I just think, you know, he's seen the writing on the wall. When you see Haynes King is the number 1 guy, and you've seen what Fowler can do when King was banged up with the AC shoulder joint sprain and how he galvanized his team, helped them upset Miami, beat NC State. You know what I'm saying? You've seen that Fowler is going to be that number 2. And no disrespect to Power. I think Power could be a good quarterback, but I don't think he could be what Georgia Tech is looking for. And he's had his chances. He played against Virginia Tech. He played against Notre Dame, right? And just came up short. Is what it is. Leo Blackburn is a situation where unfortunately dealt with so much injury, foot injury year 1, dealt with injury, I think a little bit in year 2, just always banged up. When he got to play this year, he wasn't really a factor, which is interesting because this team uses so many different formations. And as you guys saw, they rotate in different players. It's not just Eric Singleton Jr., Chase Lane, Malik Rutherford. They're bringing in, you know, Bailey Stockton, Abdul Johanna, Isaiah Kenyon, and letting these guys rotate in. So it's just unfortunate, like he got kind of pushed more to the back of the depth chart, but I wish him well. You can't really replicate his size at 6'5", 220. You know what I'm saying? Humbly. So hopefully, he's able to find his next destination. Corey Robinson is an interesting situation, a staple left tackle for Georgia Tech. But with them landing so many great guys, and they'll probably look at 1 or 2 guys in the portal for this position. But with this having a great class coming in, you know what I'm saying? I think, he probably seen the writing on the wall similar to Pyron. But I think he would have probably had another year, but maybe he's looking to go to another program. Maybe not have that competition as much as he would with Tech. Horace Lockett's another interesting one, hitting the portal, defensive lineman, kind of a rotational guy. Didn't necessarily pan out how we expected him to, nonetheless, but, should be interesting as they try to replace him. They'll probably look at the portal for DT or defensive lineman. Also got guys coming in, but I think it's going to be interesting to see who's going to be able to make that impact. So positions of need, guys, you're looking at tight end. Obviously, with Jackson Hall is no longer there. With him having no more eligibility, they're going to have to make sure they hit on the tight end, which is why they're giving out offers. So tight end is going to be a portal position as well. Defensive lineman is going to be a portal position for the Yellow Jackets. Linebacker that I talked about. Now, secondary, they might look at 1 or 2 guys in the portal. They're going to lose LaMiles Brooks. I know I got a question about Omar Daniels. He's had another great year. But that's what I said. I don't think they're going to go crazy in the portal with secondary. When you bring back Omar, when you bring back a Tay Seymour, when you bring back a Clayton Powell-Lee, they feel pretty good about this position. So they're probably going to look at 1 or 2 guys in this elite secondary they're bringing in. So I don't think secondary is going to be a position of worry, but linebacker is going to be one to kind of worry about just a little bit. All right. So that is it, y'all. That's what I got. That's the portal. Again, linebacker, maybe one or two guys, in the portal at secondary, definitely tight end. They're probably going to add multiple guys at this position. Maybe a running back. I mean, they feel pretty good about this class and Jamal. But running back, they feel pretty good about. That's why I said maybe a quarterback for depth potentially. But pretty much that's it. Tight end, probably one or two offensive linemen. Secondary, one or two guys. Definitely linebacker, probably two guys in the portal, and defensive line, a couple of guys. But Coach Key and his staff feel really good about what they got coming in and what they've been doing. But that's all I got. I didn't get any comments, but I appreciate everybody tuning in for this hour 45-minute show. It was a lot of fun putting this together. And I do it for y'all, man. I just came off of a show I did for 2 hours earlier today for signing day with kids. But I do this for y'all, man, because I love putting on for Georgia Tech and just being able to get the fans the content they want to deserve. So whatever y'all need, hit me up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. That's all I got for tonight. Wishing y'all well. And I will see y'all soon. And make sure you subscribe. And make sure you go to All Yellow Jackets on SI for some of the best content on everything Georgia Tech. That's all I got for tonight. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.